Hello everybody, Steve here, and this is a short video introduction, a bit of an overview of my six-figure mentor program for coaches. And I'd like to tell you a little bit about why I developed this program. From my earliest days in coaching, as soon as I got my practice up and running, I used to get lots of invitations to speak about best practices, and I've written many articles and done, I can't remember how many workshops on marketing best practices. But I found that transferring the information, just giving people the information, was not enough for most coaches. It didn't translate into them actually applying it or changing how they felt about themselves, or really getting to a place where they could have a successful and full practice. So I wanted to come up with something that combined the knowledge base on what works for coaches with the one-on-one support, so that there was someone there that was really walking with you as you made these choices as to what was best for you, and how, based on your personality and the people you want to work with and the type of work you want to do in the world, how you could get to that place. So that was the genesis of this program, and I've been running it a couple of times a year ever since. I love this work. I think it's really important. I wish I had more room in my practice to help more coaches, because I know that there's so many really well-trained coaches that are called to do wonderful work in the world, and they're frustrated because they can't find enough clients. So that's really the motivation behind developing this program. Now, I think what you should also know about this program, one of its key features is that this is a program that's focused on attraction marketing. And what I mean by attraction marketing is marketing that attracts your ideal clients, marketing that is relationship-based, marketing that helps you find systems and approaches that can build relationship with your ideal clients and build the trust and the visibility and the credibility so that you attract a steady stream of clients. And these days there are many well-proven approaches to set systems up to attract clients. And when you learn what works for you, it gets you to a really beautiful place. In contrast to where most of us start, when we're called to coach and we come in and take our coach training, oftentimes we learn next to nothing in our coach training about how to actually build a business or attract ideal clients. And that can be such a frustrating place to be in. And most of what we learn in our early stages of our coaching practice is kind of selling based, where you're going out in the world offering coaching services to everybody you can imagine. And it's really inefficient, because most people don't know what coaching is. Most people can't pay for it. Most people really aren't interested in talking to you about coaching. So it's very frustrating if you're just going out there and trying to push coaching on people. But when you get really clear on who your ideal clients are and find a group that is a great fit for you, that you really understand, that you're called to work with, and you learn what they're struggling with, and you learn how to best market to them, and you find ways that you can share what you know, that you can use coaching to help them get better results than what they're getting now, then you've set up a system that really can attract your ideal clients. So that's what I mean about attraction marketing. And in our work in the six-figure practice, I help you find that place for yourself and help you set up those systems. And whether you're drawn to market, through the web or through social media or through talking or workshops or networking, I want to help you find the approaches that suit your personality and suit your style, so you can get a practice that's a great fit for you. Now, I don't define success in coaching as in dollar terms. So I invite people to come to this program, whether you're wanting to make $30,000 a year or $50,000 a year or $200,000 a year. That's not the important part for me. What's important to me is you get to do the work you like. You get to share your gifts with the world and can earn whatever you need to run your practice. what I'm looking for in people that join this program is just people that are really serious about their coaching. They're really called to do this work. They get that it's not a short-term quick fix thing. They get that making these changes and changing how you think and feel and what you believe is possible for you takes some time, and they're willing to put that time in. I have designed this program so it's affordable. And it has a couple of, it has 3 components in it. It's got a one-on-one call with me each month where we get into the nitty-gritty of where you are and what's next. It's got a large group call where we cover content that's relevant to everybody, and those calls are recorded for folks that can't make the live edition. And then I help people get organized into small groups so that they have the regular support and coaching and, kind of the accountability they need to keep nudging through this. And I've designed all of this so that it's way more affordable than working one-on-one with an experienced coach. So it fits your budget. And I think the other thing that I wanted to make sure was in this program is, I've seen way too many programs offered to coaches over the years where it's kind of paid all in advance and you got to sign up, and I've seen so many coaches get stuck in these programs after paying a fortune, not getting the value they wanted, not being a fit, and they're already out, $10,000 or $5,000. This is not one of these programs. This is a pay-as-you-go program. Once you come into this program, we set up a monthly subscription. At any point, if this is not a fit for you, if you're not getting a ton of value, then you can leave. So that's how I run this program. That's how I run all the work I do with clients. You should get value out of it or you should be free to go. I encourage anybody that's considering this program to know that the journey to getting where you want to go with your practice and being in that place where you're doing what you love, working with clients you love, whether it's 1 group or 5 groups, it does take time. There's not a super short cut that some secret information is going to allow you to get this off the ground in 2 or 3 weeks. For most of the coaches that come into this program, it's going to take you 6 months, 8 months, a year to not only get clear on everything, but actually set up those systems and have them running. So I just want you to be aware of that. If you're looking for a quick fix, this is not your place. But this program now, I've run it for well over 300, maybe 400 coaches now. There's a lot of people that have been kind enough to give testimonials of their experience. So if you check out the testimonials elsewhere on this page, you're going to get a feel for what other people have got from this program. So hopefully this gives you a feel for what the program is about. I run it usually twice a year, once starting in early January and once in late summer, often, usually September sometime when I start the next one. So if you're interested, give me an email. I'll put you on the list. If you have any questions, I'd be happy to chat with you. For those that don't want to wait, I offer the opportunity for some one-on-one calls to get you started so you're not sitting on your hands too long. So that's a little bit about the program. Hopefully it's going to help you make a decision whether it's the right fit for you.